Hello and welcome to The Lazy Asian Gamer, where we're continuing to read Lotte no Omacha. So, last time we left off, we read chapter 1, and today's chapter is chapter 2, our first sleepover, and that's the way it goes. So let's get on with this show. Judith-san. When she told me to sleep with her tonight, she doesn't mean... It's exactly as you're thinking. A man and a woman in a single bed at night can only be there for one thing. That's what she meant when she said that. Your master is telling you to be her partner for tonight. Do not disappoint her. Isn't something like that normally done with a prince or something? Yes. However, succubi are a little different. Whoever they take sustenance from needs to be able to preserve themselves as well. And that's the gist of things. Within the next 3 years, she'll become an adult and will need to survive by feeding off men. Okay, I understand everything now. But right now, she still doesn't need to do that, right? Well, yes, but the princess who despises men said something like that. I think she is trying her hardest to overcome her weakness. And if that's the case, we are not going to let this chance pass us by. What on earth are you asking me to do? You're telling me to do something with a young girl? Are you? It is true, she is still quite immature, so you are not to force anything on her in any way. Just do the bare minimum. The bare minimum? Come on now, everybody knows that you start with the tongue. Oh damn. Oh, this has gotten a bit too kinky for my liking. What the princess was asking of the new guy was to basically share her bed with her, right? Yeah. It's summer, you know. Why don't you put on some normal clothing instead of that stuffy uniform? Are you talking about the uniforms that the king made for the personal units? Yeah, that. Like hell I'd wear something that embarrassing. But the other girls in your team wear them. I'm not going to wear them! Don't worry, it'll look good on you. Hey, stop! Don't touch me! What have I gotten myself into? You idiot! You didn't need to... Oh dear, censor. Fuck you, Dave! I do what I want! No, your son. Didn't need to show you something so disgraceful. I'm not the one being disgraceful. I fucking sue me, my son. By the way, now, your son, what are you going to do about tonight? Yeah, about that. Judith-san said I need to do the bare minimum. The bare minimum. The second you so much as touch the princess, your head will fucking roll, boy. Well, you should do whatever it is you want, so you'll have no regrets. Thank you, I'll be leaving now. Did he actually catch my drift? Zelda, you're not wearing any... Oh dear. Center. The princess is about the age of Asuha. That's right. Asuha should be reaching about the beach right now. No matter how you slice it, she's too young for any of this. It's not a problem of doing the bare minimum not. Now you don't know. Let's see. You are one of the princess's personal butlers. Olaf. I've been taking care of the young princess ever since she was born. I was the head attendant up until last year. Oh, messed up on voices. But hey, age has taken its toll on me, so I think now would be a good time to let Judith handle things. May I ask, what's the princess like? She's a kind girl. Of course she can be uncooperative at times, but her biggest problem is her deep dislike in men. To a succubus, this isn't a laughing matter. It can cost her her own life. So, she hates men. That's right. That's the reason I believe that the order she gave you earlier is her way of getting over it. We consider that to be the case. Then instead of trying to change her mind, we're all hoping for the best she tries to take that first step. Oh dear. Is there something that caused her to hate men? Let's see. I guess it's about 5 years since it happened. The princess and her mother never slept together, but one night she was granted permission and the two of them did. However, one of the queen's men went into the bedroom even though she wasn't called for. The queen was well known for being a nymph. She was lost in pleasure and totally forgot that the princess was right next to her. Well, that must have been very traumatic. The next day, she didn't even want to look at another man. I was the only exception. After a while, she couldn't stand being in the castle, so she got permission to live out here. Does she still see her mother? Princess can't bear the thought of going back there, but her mother has tried on multiple occasions to come here, though she doesn't like to talk to her as much. She grew up without knowing the warmth of her own mother, but it's not like she wasn't loved. I knew it. What she needs now isn't sex or anything like that. The only thing I can do for her is... Olaf-san, may I borrow some pen and papers, please? Try not to kill him. Yeah, I was a little too swept up with all what was going on. I said that. You only need to scrape the back of his neck a little. Then he'll get scared and run away from his world. As you wish. And to tell you the truth, I didn't want you to suck someone's life as it were nothing. Maybe I should slap him for earlier too. I couldn't care what happens to the guy, but seeing someone die in front of me might give me nightmares. Princess, it's me. You're finally here. I've been waiting for you. Now, let's get this started. Right, here we go. The toy princess, or the toy queen and the princess, will now begin. Once upon a time, a queen and a princess lived in the castle. Although the queen was an adult, she loved toys and played with them every day. And although the princess was a child, she acted in place of the queen and worked hard every day. The princess also wanted to play, but she held back because everyone needed her. One day, the princess got sick from working too much, and everyone was troubled. Also, the queen couldn't buy any new toys. So wait. So the queen's the one slacking off, and like her kids like doing all the work. Child labor. We need child labor laws for other reasons. Look, I don't mind working at an early age, but when you're a little girl, I don't expect you to run a country because things go boom. And when things go boom, things go bad. And bad things lead to bad things. And bad things lead to robbing, stealing, all that shit. Anyway, so the princess went seeking advice from her toys, and the stuffed rabbit answered, Give us as a present to the princess and we'll make her feel better. But if I do that, I won't be able to play anymore. That would be boring. Ah, don't worry. You may not have fun from playing with us, but you'll have fun from watching the princess play with us instead. And rather than playing, you'll have to fulfill your duties as a queen. The queen then gave all her toys to the princess, and she started to do her work as queen. I wonder why this is happening. Work used to be nothing but a big chore. But when I see my princess playing with the toys, none of that seems to matter. Work progressed without any hitches, and this is how the queen and princess and their people live happily ever after. The people weren't mentioned! Ever! Ever! Ah, happy ending. Was that something you made up? Yes. It sucked. Although it was a fairy tale, it sounded like a sermon. There wasn't anything to make it seem like a fairy tale either. Enough. You can leave. Zelda, you can leave too. As you wish, my lady. He had the nerve to give me, the queen and a princess story. He should learn to be a little understanding. I killed my drive. Toys, was it? I didn't get to sleep a lot. I didn't get a lot of sleep. Naoya-san, breakfast is ready. Please come to the dining hall. Naoya Dono, the princess has admitted you as one of your harem. Okay. The conditions are as follows. To tell you the truth, what she said afterwards went in one ear and came out the other. The only thing that was in my head was, you'll need to be her toy. Room, food, uniform will all be paid for. Once everyone, 50,000 gold will be sent to your bank and account in your world. However, the princess demands that to remain a candidate, you'll have to be her toy. I accept the terms and conditions. I think I'm going to stay with this selfish princess a little longer. I'll stick my tongue to. Fuck you, Nate. I know you're listening. Get out of this fucking call. Fucking kill you. I'll murder you. Fuck you, Nate! Fuck you, Nate!